Today we'll be talking about general trinomial factoring. To factor general trinomial, we have these two forms. Take note of these two forms in solving for the factor of general trinomial. The first one is this one. Ax squared plus bc plus c, where a is equals to 1. Take note of a value. A value should be equal to 1. So there is a technique that we are going to use when the value of the numerical coefficient of a given trinomial is equals to 1. We have a certain technique for that, and also with this one when the value of a is greater than 1. Okay, let's start with the first form where a is equals to 1. Here are the examples. Let's take the first one. The first example is x squared plus 7x plus 12. Okay, all you have to do is just look at the last term. The last term is positive 12. So all you have to do is to look for the factor of 12. So we all know that the factor of 12 is 1 and 12, 2 and 6, and 3 and 4. So if we're going to multiply this one, this is 1 times 12, that is 12. 2 times 6 is 12 also. 3 times 4 is 12. Okay. All you have to do is to find the sum of its factor. If the sum is equals to the middle term, then that means that that combination of factor is the one we are looking for. Okay, this one is 12, 13, this one is 8, and this one is 7. So as you can see that this 7 is equals to the middle term. So we will use this combination, positive 3 and positive 4. So all you have to do is to write two parentheses or two quantity, then find the square root of the first term. So when we say x squared and its square root is x, so we will distribute x here on the first parenthesis as well as the second parenthesis. Then we'll put these 3. Since these are all positive, then we write positive 3 and positive 4. Okay, this is the answer. Okay, how to check if your answer is correct? Okay, that is by multiplying this factor using FOIL method. So we multiply x times x, that is x squared, then x times 4, that is plus 4x, then 3x plus 3x, then 3 times 4, that is positive 12. Combine all like terms, is 12, then 4x plus 3x is positive 7x, then the last one is positive 12. And to say that our answer, quantity x plus 3 times quantity x plus 4, is correct, because when we multiply that answer, we will get this product same as the given. Okay, Next, so the second given is x squared minus 7x plus 12. As you can see, all the terms are just the same with the number one example. The difference is only the sign, negative 7x, and this one is positive 7x. So what will happen to the answer when the second term is negative? Okay, so same now, the last term is 12, so we will look for the the factor that will answer negative 7. So in our previous example, the factor that will answer positive 7 is 3 and 4. 3 and 4, that is 7. But it's negative. So all you have to do is change this one to negative and change 4 to negative. So the answer is negative 7. Okay. So same as usual, we are going to find the square root of x squared, which is x. So we distribute x, then x, then next is negative 3, no? Diba? Negative 3, negative 3. So negative 3, then the second one is negative 4. So this is the answer now for the second example. This is the factored form. Now let us check using FOIL method if this answer is correct. As I said, you have to multiply it using FOIL method. So x times x, that is x squared. Then x times negative 4, that is negative 4x. Then negative 3 times x, that is negative 3x. Negative 3 times negative 4, that is positive 12. So combine like terms, x minus 7x plus 12. Okay, correct. Okay, mean to say that this answer is correct. Okay, next. Okay, the given is, as you can see, the difference is that all are negative, no? All are negative. So we will try to find the answer. So it seems well you take this number, the last digit, because as I said, when the numeric coefficient of the first term is equals to 1, then we will only consider the last term. So our last term is negative 12. So what is the factor of negative 12 in order to get negative 1? So let's say 4 times 3. Okay, 4 times 3 is 12, positive 12. Then let's say 4 and negative 4 and 3, or positive 4 and negative 3. These are 12, no? This is positive 12, so we do not include this one. Okay. Negative 4 times 3 is 12. Positive 4 and 3 is negative 12. So if we're going to find the sum of these two, negative 4 and 3, that is negative 1. 4 plus negative 3, that is positive 1. Okay, which of this is qualified for this? Diba? Negative 1. So this combination. So what we have to do is to write to parentheses, then find the square root of x squared, that is x, so distribute. Then what is sign? Negative 4. Then positive 3. Okay, that's the answer. Next, we will check if this answer is correct. So x times x, that is x squared, negative 4 times x, that is negative 4x, then 4x, no. Okay, x times x, that is x squared, x times 3, that is positive 3x, then negative 4 times x, that is negative 4x, and negative 4 times 3, that is negative 12. So combine all like terms, we have negative x, then negative 12. So is this the same with the given? Okay, let's say that this answer is correct. Number 4. Number 4 is x12 plus x. Before, this is negative, so this time our x is positive. So again, we are going to look for the factor of negative 12. So still we use 3 and 4 as the factor of 12. So if this is negative, and if this is positive and 4 is negative, what will happen? So this is 1, this is negative 4, negative 1. If we're going to find the sum. Okay, what combination is qualified for this? Okay, this one, this option. Okay, so let's try now. Find the square root of x squared, that is x. So your answer will be x. This is also x. Then the sign of 3 is negative. Then percent 4 is positive 4. Okay, that's the answer. Okay, so how to check if same as usual now, we are going to check using FOIL method to check if your answer is correct. So x times x, that is x squared, then x times 4, that is 4x, then negative 3x times 3, that is negative 3x, negative 3 times 4, that is negative 12. Combine like terms, this is squared plus 4 plus x, then negative 12. So try to compare, compare. So they are the same. You need to say that this answer is correct. Okay, number 5. Okay, number 5 is different, no? We changed the middle term, but the first and the first and third term is just the same. So how will be the answer? No? How would be the answer look like? Is it the same with the others, or let's say we will try. Okay, the same, positive 12. Look for the last term, positive 12. Then what is the possible answer? Let's say 1 and 12, 2 and 6, 3 and 4. So if we're going to multiply this one, these are all equals to 12. But if we're going to add this one or find its sum, what is the answer now? 1 times 12, 1 plus 12, it is 13. 2 plus 6, that is 8. And 3 plus 4 is 7. Okay. So which of this is equals to the middle term? So this part. Okay. So if this is equal to that one, so our answer will be same as usual, by the square root of x, that is x. Distribute x. Then positive 2, no? Positive 2. Positive 2. This also is positive 6. Okay, the answer is quantity x plus 2 times quantity x plus 6. That's the answer. So how to know that this is correct? So we multiply that one using FOIL method. FOIL method. So we multiply x times x, that is x squared. X times 6, that is positive 6x. 2 times x, that is 2x. Then x times 6 times 6 is positive 12. Combine like terms. That is x squared plus 8x plus 12. So this is the answer. This is the product of multiplying our result. So mean to say, as we compare this answer is checking to our given, they are the same, meaning this answer is correct. Okay, that is how to answer, how to factor general trinomials where your first term numerical coefficient is equals to 1, or is A. Now, the second one, factoring general trinomial using this form where A is greater than 1, meaning the numerical coefficient of the first term is greater than 1. Okay, let's try that one. So I have here given 6x squared plus x is 6x squared plus x minus 2. Okay, so the first move is we're going to multiply the first and the second term. Okay, that is 6 times negative 2 equals to negative 12. Okay, next is find the factor, then select which combination from the list satisfies the middle term. Okay, factor of 12. Okay, negative 12. Okay, what are the factors of 12? What are the factors of 12? Okay, the factor of 12 are 1 and 12, 2 and 6, 3 and 4. 3 and 4. Okay, so if I'm going to multiply this one, this is positive 12, negative 12, so maybe one of this is negative, something like that. Okay, negative 12. If we're going to multiply 2 and 6, that is positive 12. So we are going to make any of this as negative to make it 12, negative 12. For this, we're going to multiply this one 3 times 4, that is 12. But the number that we're going to factor is negative 12. So we're going to make one of these as negative. So negative 3 times 4 is negative 12. So if we're going to find the sum of that factor, this is 11, this is negative 4, this is positive 1. So if we're going to compare this answer to the middle term, this is the correct one where their sum is equals to the middle term. So we will use this one as one of the items in the factor of the given trinomial. Okay, so factor of x squared is x. Then we're going to copy the given. We're going to copy the given and replace that middle term with the one that with the factor that we have chosen. So 6x squared, instead of writing this one, we will write this factor, that is negative 3x, positive 4x, then minus 2. After, we are going to group this one, group by 2. Then after, we will find the greatest common factor or the GCF of the two group. So for the first group, 6x squared and 3x. So for the numerical coefficient 6 and 3, the GCF there is 3, and each variable, we look for the variable which has the smallest exponent, which is the x. So we will write x, and then divide this group by this GCF. So 6x squared divided by 3x, that is 2x, and 3x divided by 3x, that is negative 1. And for this one, our greatest common factor for 4 and 2 is 2. Okay, 2. And then we will divide them with this 2. 4x divided by 2, that is 2x. 2, negative 2 divided by 2, that is negative 1. Okay. As you notice that the quantity or the quotient of the first group and the quotient of the second group is the same. So that is now your hint that that answer is now closer to the correct one. So we'll copy this common. 2x minus 1, then the last one, 3x and positive 2. 3x and positive 2. Okay, this is now our factor form of the given trinomial. Okay, ini siya. This is 2. This 2. Okay, next. Okay, we will check if that answer is correct by multiplying it using the FOIL method. Okay, 3x plus x quantity, not x, this is 2, that is 2. That is 2, and this is 2. This is 2. Then 2x minus 1. Okay, we multiply 3, that is 6x squared. Then 3x times negative 1, then that is negative 3x. Then 2 times 2x, that is positive 4x. Then negative positive 2 times negative 1, that is negative 2. So combine like terms. This is negative 3 and positive 4, that is positive x, then negative 2. Okay, look at the answer. Look at the answer. Look at the product. Is it the same with the given? If it is the same, then our answer is correct. Yes. Okay. Number 2. The given is 2x squared plus 10x plus 12. So as usual, you multiply the first and the last term. 2 times 12 equals to 24. Then you look for the you look for the factor of 24 that could make that when you add it is equals to 10. So the factor of 12 is 2 times 12, then 3 times 8, and 4 times 6. Okay, so if we're going to find the sum of this, 2 plus 12 is equals to 14, which is more than 10 in the middle term. Then this one, 3 and 8 is 11. It is more than the middle term. For the last one, this is equals to 10. So I mean to say, this is the one we are looking for. So we will rewrite the given trinomial 2x. Then instead of the middle term 10x, we will write these two factor plus 4x plus 6x plus 12. Okay, then after that we will combine. Then after, we're going to find the GCF of the two group. For the first group, 2x squared and 4x. For 2 and 4, that is 2, the GCF. For the variable x, then we will divide 2x squared divided by 2x, that is x. Then plus 4 divided by 2x, that is 2. Then for this one, what number can we use to divide both? That is 6. Okay, so the variable is not common to these two terms, so we will use only 6 as their divisor or their GCF. So 6x divided by 6, that is x. Then copy the sign. Then 12 divided by 6 is 2. Okay, next is we will copy this common, no? X plus 2, then this one and this one, 2x plus 6. Okay, this is the answer now. Okay, so to check, no? To check, the same as usual, we're going to multiply the factor using the FOIL method. Okay, let's try. Okay, quantity x plus 2 times quantity 2x plus 6. We will use the FOIL method, that is x times 2x, that is 2x squared, then x times 6, that is 6x, then 2 times 2x, that is positive 4x, then 2 times 6 is positive 12, then combine like terms, 2x squared plus 10x plus 12. Okay, that's it. Compare. Are this product of the FOIL method the product of the factored form using the FOIL method is the same with the given? Okay, they are the same, meaning to say this answer is correct. Okay, that is how to solve for the general trinomial. So always take note that when the numerical coefficient of the first term is 1, you can easily solve for the factor of the trinomial. But if the numerical coefficient of the first term is greater than 1, then you undergo with grouping method. Your process will undergo a grouping in order to find the factor of the given trinomials. Okay, so if you have some question of this presentation, you may write some comments below. Then for those who are not yet or can't understand some parts of this video, you can replay this one. And please don't forget to subscribe my channel so that you can be updated with a new incoming video that will be made. So for now, thank you for viewing my video, and good luck and God bless.